man. Say what you want to say, man, but this is Ty Talks. I'm your host, Tyran Daves, and I'll be breaking down some topics in the world of sports, debates, hot takes, and all the moments to keep the game talking. Remember, like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. So, all right, guys, look, the NBA schedule is finally out. Adam Silver said LeBron James was holding us back, but we finally got it. And then in 70 days, on October 20th, the NBA season will be opening up. Now, you know it's a lot of moves that have been made this offseason. It's going to be one of the craziest and the most amazing and most exciting seasons that the NBA have seen in a minute. Last year, we know the Knicks was the NBA champions. Yeah, guys, look, I just want to jump right into these matchups, man, because I think this is a lot of stuff I want to talk about. Okay, here we go. So the NBA season starts in 70 days, October 20th. Opening night. Might as well say opening day because, look, we got a game starting at 3 p.m. Eastern time, kicking off with the Celtics and the Pistons. To me, I'm going to be honest with you. I see a lot of people talking about this game. I don't think it's going to be interesting. To me, I feel like if Jalen Durant is not on that Pistons team, this Pistons team will not win 60 games this season. I just don't see it. And then Paul George is one of the greatest small forwards, probably top 10, wherever you got him. He's one of the greatest players we've seen in this last 2 decades or whatever. But he just can't stay healthy. And I don't think he's going to really contribute anything to the Boston Celtics. I just don't see it. But yeah, this is just a schedule video. But Pistons and Celtics, I'm not really happy about this game. It just doesn't excite me. And it's a Tuesday, and the game started at 3 p.m. Eastern time. People still going to be at work. So I don't know how to feel about this game. I don't really like this game. They could have came up with something way better. Like, I'd rather had the 76ers versus the Celtics for obvious reasons. But, yeah, I don't like this game. I'm going to move on to the next game on opening night. You got the 76ers versus the New York Knicks at 7 p.m. Eastern time. This will be the night the Knicks receive their banner. This will be the night the Knicks receive their rings. This is the night that the 76ers will sit right there and be like, oh, man, we want to win what they won last year. And you got to think about it, this is Philly and New York. We talking about Philly and New York. So the rivalry is cut deep, intertwined with the city and all that. But, yeah, you got to think about it. LeBron, Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, they're going to be looking at Jaylen Brown get his ring and hold up a banner. So expect this game to be powerhouse. I think Adam Silver, for obvious reasons, wanted the Sixers to be the team to compete with the Knicks, as you can see, because this is the team that the Knicks are going against on opening night. But obviously, this is the matchup people want to see early on. Yeah, these, on paper, that's all we can say right now. On paper, these are probably the best 2 teams in the East until we see a tip-off. But yeah, man, we're going to see. We're going to see how better, is the Knicks still the same team without the addition of Mitchell Robinson? And as we're going to see what this 76ers team look like with a slim Embiid and newly acquired LeBron and Jaylen Brown. So that game kicks off at, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to see what it look like. We're going to see what this game look like. And then, last but not least, on opening night, we got the Thunder versus the Spurs. 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 This is one of the best rivalries. This rivalry, people don't really talk about it, but this rivalry go back to the mid-2010s with KD and Tim Duncan and all that. But overall, bro, last year, the Spurs, they had an up one. The Spurs had up one on the The Spurs had how can I explain this? The Spurs had all the momentum. The Spurs had all the momentum going into this. They eliminated them last year. The Oklahoma City Thunder did not have J Dub. I know that matters a lot. Jalen Dub was a second team All NBA guy, an All Star, and a guy that dropped 40 points in the NBA Finals when they won it. J Dub is a huge factor for this team. They did not have him majority of last year. He barely played like that, in and out the lineup. This year he claims he's healthy, so we're going to see what a healthy San Antonio Spurs and Oklahoma City Thunder are going to look like. Because when those two clash, man, it's like siblings or family from a far distance going at each other. It's like black folks going at each other. It's a crazy rivalry, dog. It was probably the most exciting part of last year. Spurs and OKC will always be a great game. The Spurs, for the most part, had beat them, 5 times last year, and that's not including playoffs and stuff like that. No, it was 4 times. That's not including playoffs, but yeah, they went to that Game 7 last year. But like I said, minus J-Dub, this rivalry is something that I think is going to last for a couple years. These guys are young. These guys are 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, probably 26 the most. They got Spurs added Tobias Harris. OKC added that 7-foot lottery pick center they drafted. So we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see what Chet do this season. We'll see if Chet has put on his big boy pants and see if he can guard Wemby, because we know Wemby is going to come back better than last year. So, yeah, guys, we're going to see about that. Next, I want to move on to these Christmas Day, because I don't want to waste all the time talking about this. But I'm going to be honest with you. Some of these games are trash. I like the Spurs versus Knicks finals rematch. Best to have it on Christmas Day than opening night, because this would be a rivalry that's forced. We know it's probably going to be a team that emerged this season just like every other season since 2021. But, yeah, Spurs and Knicks on Christmas Day. I think that's probably the best game on Christmas Day, just because of the finals and the heated rivalry and whatever. We want to see that. We want to see Spurs versus Knicks. Heat versus Celtics. I don't know if this really excites me as much as people are claiming. Heat versus Celtics. Celtics really, it really got that same team minus Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is a Finals MVP, but everybody else is still there. Peyton Pritchard and Derek White, Tatum. I just want to see if Tatum can lead. I want to see if Jason Tatum can actually lead a team this year. How far can he take the Boston Celtics? Can he take them as far as Jaylen Brown? Because they was the second seed. He was in MVP conversation. And then you got the Miami Heat, newly acquired Giannis Antetokounmpo, with Bam, no shooting, nothing pretty much else, just Andrew Wiggins and Bobby Portis and stuff like that. I just want to see how that team look, because I don't have high hopes on the Miami Heat yet. I don't at all. I just don't have high hopes for the Miami Heat. And we're just going to have to see what it look like with them. All right, the next game, Lakers and Sixers. Obviously, we know why this is happening, because LeBron left the Lakers and went to the Sixers. So they want to see, we know what the NBA want to see. The NBA want to see this Lakers versus 76ers matchup, just because LeBron left the Lakers and went to the 76ers. So obviously, this is something they want to see. But I don't think it's no ill will or anything with LeBron against the Lakers. I just think he's ready to go and try to make something, make him challenge for something more out there. I mean, LeBron probably is bored at this point. I know he's old or something like that, but he wanted a new challenge, and I think this is a new challenge for him. So we'll see how that obvious Lakers versus Sixers. It's because LeBron left, man. It's because LeBron left. Then you got the Thunder and T-Wolves, battle of Young Bucks, SGA versus Anthony Edwards. I'm ready to see what step Anthony Edwards take this year with a newly acquired LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball has never, ever played in a Christmas Day game. So we're going to see what this look like, man. We're going to see what this look like for LaMelo Ball. Obviously, Charlotte won't in no Christmas Day game, so this is true adversity for him. We're going to see how he pan out and how he can blend in with Anthony Edwards this year. And then last but not least, the game I don't like. I don't like that the Nuggets are facing the Warriors. I don't have no problem with Jokic being on Christmas Day because it's Nikola Jokic. He's one of the best great centers. But having Stephen Curry on Christmas Day is something that you need. I understand that it's Stephen Curry, his name and stuff like that. But to me, it's just like the Warriors are not good at all to be on no Christmas Day game. I don't even think it shouldn't be on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It shouldn't be on any other holiday. I just don't agree with it. I don't. I know it's Stephen Curry that they want on Christmas Day, but yeah, I don't like the Warriors being on Christmas Day. I just think they're weak. They're gonna be trash this year, and Jimmy's hurt. It's the team is not gonna be good. They didn't get no help, so boo-hoo to the Warriors and Adam Silver. Please take them off Christmas Day and add Kevin Durant. But all right, guys, look, like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. More content. Peace out.